Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I wanted to share with you how I created this look over here. It's kind of like a very simple eye but bold lashes and bold red vampy lips. So if you want to see how I created this look and all the products that I used for it, then let's just get started. I have a bunch of samples that I want to try out, so I'm going in with the INGLOT Under Makeup Base. It's kind of like a primer and it's like a lotion consistency, so I'm just applying that to my skin before applying foundation. For my foundation, I'm using the Essence Pure Nude Makeup and I'm doing 2 layers of this because it's a very lightweight foundation. And then I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender. And then I'm going in with the second layer. I did a review on this product. If you want to go check it out, I'll have it linked on the screen and also in the description box if you want a full review video, but I'm just going to go in with a second layer. So while that dries, I'm just going to fill in my brows real quickly. I am going to do a full brow routine that will be posted very soon, so keep an eye out for that. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. But I'm just going to fill out with my brows with Dirty Blonde from MAC. It's the Fluidline Gel Cream with a MAC 266 SE brush. And as I go along, I'm also combing them out with a MAC 204 SE brush. For concealer, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer, and I have it in the shade Natural, and I'm just going to apply this on the normal areas where I always apply concealer. And again, just blending that out with my damn beauty blender. So for this particular look, I want my face to be flawless and nicely highlighted and contoured. So to set my under eyes and my concealer areas, I'm using the Essence Shading Powder and I'm using the lighter shade for under my eyes. And you also want to set your lids. So you want to apply this highlighting shade everywhere in the areas where you applied your concealer. And then I'm just taking my powder brush and just blending that onto the rest of my face. Because you don't want to add the bronzer to a tacky surface because it won't blend out as easily. And then for my bronzer, I'm using the bronzing shade from the same shading powder, but I'm doing this very controlled. So I'm focusing at the back of my cheekbones, not bringing it into forward into my face. And a tip, if your contour is a little bit too harsher than you want it to be, just take your foundation brush and just blend it out. And then for bronzer, I'm using a bronzing powder from MAC and it's called Golden. It's a very subtle bronzer and it doesn't have any shimmer in it. It is a matte bronzer, so I'm just using a tiny bit of that to warm up my face and not contour too much. And then for my eyelids, I just want to keep my eyelids plain because the lashes and the liner will be the star of the show. So I'm taking that same bronzer and I'm just taking a fluffy brush from MAC. I think this is a 22 4SE brush, and I'm just focusing that into my crease just for some depth. Please excuse this raw dry patch. My skin's very dry during winter, so I hate it when that happens. And then I also want to pop a little bit of that bronzer on my lower lash line. I like to smudge out the lower lash line. I think it kind of hides a little bit of your wrinkles. I do have laugh lines, so I try and hide that with a little bit of a darker shadow. Okay, and now I want to go ahead with winged liner, and the winged liner that I'm using is from Catrice, and it has been my favorite winged liner because it glides on so smoothly and it doesn't smudge throughout the day. So it's from Catrice, like I said, and it's the matic dipliner, and it's waterproof, so that's why I like it. But I'm not going to use the tip for it because sometimes I think the tip is a little bit too thick, if you know what I mean. So I'm taking a MAC angled brush to apply that, and I'm basically just going to apply the dip liner to the brush and just do a wing. Before I apply lashes, I just want to pop on some mascara real quick, and the one that I'm using is from Essence, and it's the Multi-Action Volume Mascara. I love this mascara. It's so separating and gives you the perfect spider lashes. So the lashes that I've been using lately is so beautiful. I love them, and it's from Eylure, and it's called the Exaggerate number 143, and the packaging looks like this. So it's just a red box. It's lightweight and reusable. So I've used this about, I would say, 4 times, and they still look new. You can just wipe them off with a makeup wipe and you can still reuse them. So they're double layered, but they are the short ones. Because my eye is so small, the short ones look a lot longer on my eye. So just keep in mind your eye size and things like that, because if you take the longest one, they will look weird. So that is the lashes, and I will just apply them real quick. And then I'm just going in with some mascara on my bottom lashes as well. So I would usually go in with more mascara on top of the falsies, but because they are double layered, you don't need to, and you don't want to clump them up. So because they are reusable, you want to keep them clean. But yeah, that is eyes done, and now we're going to move on to blush, I think. And the blush that I want to use is, let's use my favorite one. I used this one in my previous video as well, and it's also in my April favorites. So I'm just applying a little bit of this. It's the perfect blush. I love it. And then for highlighter, I'm using my favorite highlighter from MAC, and it's called Soft and Gentle. And then for lips, I'm lining my lips with Whirl from MAC. It's just a lip pencil, and it's kind of like a dark mauvey brown. I don't know how to explain it exactly, but I'm just going to align my lips with that. Just want to add a little bit of MAC prep and prime because my lips is very dry. And then finally for the red dark deep red lips, I'm using the LA Girl Matte Flat Finish Gloss, or it's kind of like a matte liquid lipstick because it is very pigmented, and I have it in the shade Secret. So it's not as dark red as I wanted to, so I'm going to let that dry and then I'm going to add a second layer. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial as much as I did filming it for you guys. I love this look. It's so vampy and so dark and perfect for winter. So thumbs up if you like this tutorial, and also leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. I love chatting to you guys and I love responding to your comments. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, but until next time and until the next video, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!